Say hey, Yellow Jacket football fans. Welcome to session number 8, week number 8 of Locker Room Predictions. And joining me is Calhoun's head wrestling coach, Luke Green, just back from a vacation out west where he sent me nice pictures of wildlife and fauna.
It was a good trip, but ready to be back.
And also with us is obviously our head football coach, Coach Clay Stevenson. Coach Clay, how you doing today?
I'm Googling fauna. I'm not sure exactly what that word is.
Animal life, wildlife.
Fauna.
Flora's plants, fauna's animals.
Fauna, got it. Science in me needs to learn something.
Gotcha.
All right, got it.
Have you warmed up from this morning's practice? Because it was cool.
Oh, yeah. No, it's nice. It's not cool yet.
Okay.
It's not 85 degrees, so everybody puts on their hoodies, but it was good weather.
All righty. Wrapping up last week, let's see. We had a new winner. Coach Clay came in with 14 out of 19. Congratulations, Coach, for 74%.
Finally.
I had 12 correct for 63%. Luke had 11 correct for 58%. He was on vacation, folks. Give him a break. For the season, I'm in first place with 82 correct, 70% correct. Luke is in second place with 81, and Coach Clay is climbing into the action. He's all the way up to 75.
Getting there.
Yep.
Hopefully it's a long season.
It is a long season. Let's get started off with high school, and we're going to, first up, Coach Luke, Yellow Jackets hosting Gilmer.
I'm going to pick Calhoun.
Wow.
But I will say this is one of my favorite games of the year. Doesn't matter their record because I'm a big fan of the triple option. I love it no matter what. So
Yeah, because you don't have to prepare for it.
Correct.
It's easy. It's fun to watch.
I'm an innocent bystander, so I don't have to.
No, they do a great job. Looking forward to a great home game for military night, and Gilmer will be ready to play.
I'm like Coach Luke. It brings me back to the days when we were running offenses. Yellow Jackets win. Gordon Central at Gordon Lee. I had them on last week's pick sheet, but they're not playing until this week. Gordon Lee's got a nice ball team, Coach Luke.
And that's why I'm going to take him. I'm with Gordon Lee.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Looking forward to seeing how Gordon Central finishes out and see if they can make playoffs again.
Yeah, Gordon Central's 5-2 on the season. Let's wish them the best. I think Gordon Lee's going to have too much for him. Sonoraville at Ringgold. Ringgold has a nice offensive team and a really good defensive team.
I'm going to take Sonoraville here. I think they pick up a win.
Yeah, they've had some tough games, played some really good teams.
Yes,
but they've been scoring a lot of points, so it should be a shootout.
It very well could be. I'm going to go with the Ringgold Tigers. Rockmart at LFO. Rockmart once again loaded with athletic talent.
Yes, Rockmart all day here.
Yes, I think it'll be close. LFO's got a really good team this year, according to several coaches I've talked to. We haven't obviously seen them, but I think Rockmart's going to be too athletic.
I think LFO is going to surprise people. I think this is going to be a closer scoring victory for Rockmart, but LFO plays good defense. Moving on to the college scene, we're going to lead off with a Friday game, Miami versus Louisville, or home against Louisville.
Yeah, I think the Hurricanes continue rolling here.
Yeah, I think they win big.
Yeah, I think the Hurricanes get this victory also. They're favored by 13.5 points in this one, but Louisville's kind of team that can sneak up on you. I'm going to go with the Canes. The Buckeyes at Wisconsin. The Buckeyes seem to be doing pretty well. I don't think they didn't please my wife's offensive appetite last week, but they did win.
And Wisconsin they're struggling right
yes,
now,
they are.
So I think Ohio State wins big.
Yeah, I haven't seen Ohio State yet this year. Hopefully I can get a chance to watch them. I've really been playing pretty good, so I think they continued on the road.
Yeah, kind of a unique situation because the Wisconsin coach is Luke Fickell, who was a former coach at Ohio State and played forever. He is a Buckeye through and through, so the Buckeyes are going to get this done. Indiana.
It's kind of a fickle situation.
It thank you very much. I appreciate that. Indiana versus hosting Michigan State. Michigan State's not having a real good year, and the Hoosiers are rolling.
Coming off a huge win. Is there a spread here for this game?
Yes, there is. 26.5 points for Indiana.
Yeah, I think Indiana just continues.
If you want to score, they think it's 49-14.
Yeah, it'd be a closer basketball score, I think. But I think Indiana wins big.
I'm going to go with the Hoosiers also. Texas A&M at Arkansas. This Arkansas team is still good. 7.5 point spread favoring Texas A&M. They think it's 38-28.
I mean, Arkansas scored a bunch of points in every game they've been in. Been in every game. They just haven't pulled out the win. But I think A&M is just going to keep on rolling.
Yeah, the SEC needs somebody to upset them that's not supposed to. But I don't think it can be Arkansas.
I'm going
A&M wins.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the A&M, Texas A&M. Also, I agree with Coach Clay. SEC needs an upset, but who knows? Ole Miss at UGA, the Bulldogs hosting the Rebels.
I'm lucky enough to get to go to this game this weekend, so that should be pretty cool to see in person. I've been practicing my timeout clap for this game all week. I think the home team wins.
Yeah, I don't know when that joke will go out of style, but I will be ready for it too. But I think Georgia's got to start out better. They can't spot Ole Miss the points they've been spotting other teams, but I think they get the job done at home.
Ole Miss figured by 6.5. I mean, Georgia favored by 6.5. They think 31-24. Extremely disappointed in Mr. Kirby and how he lied on the sidelines when he was making that timeout signal. He was not clapping. It's there for the whole TV world to see.
No, that's 100% not the case.
Is that right?
Yeah, we'll talk about it off there.
Okay, good enough. Bama versus the Vols.
Everything you read is not true. Everything you read is not true. But we'll go ahead. We'll move on.
Bama versus the Vols.
This is a tough spot for Bama. They've had 3. This will be their 4th tough ball game in a row. And I think I'm picking Tennessee here.
I think Alabama wins it. I hope it's a close game. I'd love to see Tennessee upset them.
I want to see Alabama a big shootout.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Tennessee win, but I'm going to pick Bama. I think Bama gets it done at home. Texas Tech at Arizona State. I watched a half a dozen plays of Texas Tech for the first time this past Saturday. Hadn't seen them play. What do you think, Coach Luke?
Give me the Red Raiders.
Yeah, I hope Arizona State can win it, but they may have to convince Scatterbo to come back and play a few plays for them to win it. I think Texas Tech gets the win.
There you go. I'm going to go with the Red Raiders also. Red Raiders reminds me of many, many years ago when they had running backs galore out of Texas Tech. Oregon at Rutgers. The Ducks taking on the Knights.
The Ducks bounce back.
Yeah, that was a surprising game last week. Thought Oregon would pull it out, but I think they definitely get the win at Rutgers.
I think the Ducks take care of business too. LSU at Vandy. Is LSU ever going to score 28, 31 points?
This is a tough pick right here.
Yes, it is.
And I think I'm going to take the Commodores.
Yeah, I'm taking Vandy at home.
Wow, well, all 3 of us are taking the home team.
Which means LSU will win by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, there you go. Vandy, I think Vandy gets the win too. Georgia Tech at Duke. Duke is favored by 2.5, but the site showing the betting picked Tech to win 21-20.
I haven't got a reason to pick against Georgia Tech yet, and I like how they play football, so I'm taking the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I think if you just play the odds, you'd take them to lose.
Yes.
They're 6-0 for the first time.
Right.
And whatever, but I think they're a really good football team. I think they get the win on the road, but should be a close game.
Yeah, Duke's got a nice ball team, but I'm going to pick the Ramblin' Wreck. I think they get the job done. Notre Dame versus USC. Notre Dame's favored by 7.5.
I think another tough one to pick. I think USC could sneak in there and upset them, but I'm taking the Irish.
I'm taking Notre Dame also.
I like the run game at Notre Dame. I think they get it done. Oklahoma at South Carolina. Oklahoma's quarterback will be much healthier this week than he was last week, but this South Carolina team's pretty good.
And what is it? I think South Carolina, always when I think to pick against them, they come in and pull a big upset out of nowhere, but Boomer Sooner.
I think home team's going to win. Go with the Gamecocks of South Carolina.
That's a tough place to play, and it's going to be a big crowd there, and South Carolina's going to play tough, but I'm going to pick Oklahoma. I think they get the job done. Missouri at Auburn. This was a tough pick for me. Auburn's favored by 1.5, but they think that same website thinks Missouri's going to win the game 21-17.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Tigers that are from Missouri.
Taking the Mizzou Tigers. I'm going to take the Tigers as well.
On the Plains?
Of the Auburn variety.
You're going to be the Auburn variety?
I guess so.
I'm going to go to Missouri variety.
Right.
I'm going to go with that, Missouri Tigers. Our last college pick, Texas at Kentucky. Make it a little bit easier to end up the college picks.
Give me the Longhorns.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Longhorns also. We have 2 NFL games on tap for you. The Indianapolis Colts at the Los Angeles Chargers. What do you think, Coach Luke?
Chargers.
Yep. Give me the Lad McConkey and the Chargers.
There you go. I'll pick the Chargers also. And finally, the Falcons coming off a really good ball game, beating the Bills. They are at the 49ers.
You know, they play a good ball game, and they give me hope, and then they do something and absolutely crush it. But I'm still going to pick them, so give me the Dirty Birds.
Yeah, we just kept waiting Monday night for the Falcons to Falcon, and they did not. They
soared.
They pulled it through.
Right
That's
when I thought they were going to Falcon, they didn't Falcon.
They rose up, yeah. On the road at 49ers, I feel like it's always a tough game ever since I've been growing up watching them play over there. But I think the Falcons, they've got so many good players. Hopefully they can get it done.
I am going to go with the 49ers. Folks, we appreciate you listening. We hope your picks are better than ours. You've been listening to Locker Room Predictions.